So I'm Billy Copelan. I am the Director of Revenue Management for Sea Island, and I've been working for Sea Island for 31 years. We've been using Datavision for, I think, about 20 years. I think we started in about 2003. So I've been there, obviously, the whole time. I've kind of seen the birth and evolution of revenue management at Sea Island, because we really didn't have that before. And then Datavision came in and just kind of exploded our opportunity and our ability to do, what we now do today. So it's kind of cool. Well, for us at Sea Island, we were very archaic. We had really no kind of reporting systems. I mean, literally what I did is I run a report out of our PMS, key some numbers into an Excel spreadsheet, very rudimentary, just very basic. So we had no idea of the capacity or the ability that we could mine our data. They came in, we were on an older system, a property management system called LMS, which Datavision had not really worked with before. So we kind of were on the ground up. So Darshan actually came and stayed a few weeks with us, and literally we were sitting side by side and running reports, and he was trying to map the data and figure out where everything was. So yeah, just it was like an explosion of the possibilities when Datavision came, and then I think about how we've grown even in 20 years. It's amazing. But yeah, I mean, so we were just looking for any way to capture that data and look at it, without just running some canned report out of our PMS at the time. Yeah, I mean, we use lots of things on a daily basis, from daily pickup reports, so we can I can constantly monitor what's booking, what dates are booking, what rate codes are booking, just to get that pulse, to keep that check on that, using lots of different reports. Many of them, I've built my own reports. That's one thing I love about Datavision, is being able to do my own reporting, build my own things. I love doing that. So we have a lot of reports. We have some that I've set up with scheduling that y'all have helped us with. So they send out every morning to a certain group of our our executive leaders and some of our directors and things. So everybody's looking at those on a daily basis to really keep the pulse on what's happening, particularly what's booking, what's coming in, what is our business looking like for the future, and how we're pacing against previous years, things like that. We have been incredibly blessed. We have been busier than we can handle, to be honest. We have just, once we closed down for a very short time when COVID hit. We reopened around the beginning of July after COVID hit in March, and we have been going nonstop ever since. Even what we consider our low season has been busier than ever. 22 is going to be probably a record year for us in terms of occupancy and revenue. We have grown our ADR, particularly what we call social transient, most people call it. Our transient ADR has grown exponentially in the last year and a half, 2 years. We've actually capped occupancy for most of the year because we just, were worried we wouldn't be able to accommodate it and handle it and deliver the service that we want to deliver. Being 5-star properties, we have a certain level that we expect and that our guests expect. So that's been a challenge in itself. But 23 is shaping up to be another great year. We already have a super strong base of business on the books with group. So that just helps us, obviously, when we do get that transient demand, we can push higher rates because we have less opportunity and less ability to book it. So. Datavision has been the best vendor I have ever worked with in my career of 30 years plus at Sea Island, and we've worked with a lot of different vendors, from PMS to other things, and I mean the support is always great. I mean, when I call or have an email, I mean, I usually get a response, at least that they're looking at it immediately, and that's just refreshing, because nowadays with so many others, unfortunately, you send that request in and you just sit and wonder, are they even looking at it? Did they get it? But Datavision has been so responsive, so wonderful. Obviously we're a little unique, but I mean, I think everybody is in some ways, but that's one thing that's great about Datavision too, is how, you know, they help cater to what we need, you know, specifically, and we laugh about it, you know, with Sherry and support and things about how different we do things, but you know, they help us make it work, and that's, you know, that's really important when you are an independent and a family-owned business, and you know, our ownership and our leadership wants to see things a certain way. That's, you know, my job is to deliver that, and you know, and Datavision definitely helps us do that for sure.